Hello, Capricorn. You were up and you just got rudely interrupted by my capacity to record. So we have popping out for you divine masculine and discernment, being able to choose whether or not we are in that achievement, progress, go, go, work, work, work. Oh, and I'm seeing on the very bottom of the deck, divine feminine is there. And on the bottom here, we have romantic love with throat chakra. So, being able to discern our work and play balance, and then popping out of the frequency deck, we've got change of mind. Maybe you've been workaholic and you're changing your mind and engaging in romance a little bit more because there's something inspiring. You want to take flight and going in a new direction. Oh, divinity. I like that one. And intuition. Intuitively guided to use discernment in the use of your energy here, changing your mind about what really is required and the choices that you have. Here's feline energy here. I'm hearing Lyrian, starseed potential, and I want to split this. Return of spirit. So maybe returning spirit guide for you, or a return of romance in your love life. And I'm breaking this deck to synergy. So yeah, new romantic synergy here between yourself or with a partner. First comes self-love, doesn't it? Before we can be in romance or in resonance with romance. So being able to discern the way that we utilize our energy for the good or indifference. And tarot for Capricorn. What are you taking flight within this romance? Under the deck, Three of Feathers, release and recovery. So releasing your old conditioning, or releasing that workaholic, that achievement distraction here, and the ability to take flight into more playful matters here, I feel, with temperance flying out, balance and harmony. And before that, these ones came out up flipped. Okay. 16 is the Tower, release and revelation. So this Tower for you may be some type of breakup or loss energy, or a shift transition you were not expecting. But I sense that this is something that has already happened for you, and that this is the recovery phase where there's the restart of romance here. And Queen of Acorns, passion and creativity. So rebalancing and rebalancing the romantic sensibilities here. So something has fallen apart, and hopefully this breaking open has allowed some passions to surface, some creativity to come out for you, and a new guide to step in to reveal what this means for you. It feels unfinished for you. And then I'm splitting this deck to the Awakening card, renewal and enlightenment. So the way that you are shape-shifting right now is being able to adapt to the changes demanded, perhaps either in self-love, preparation for romance, or in an existing romance to become more playful and work together in a new way. That lucky bug, the ladybug, showing itself as 5 of crystals, which is sometimes fear, loss, rejection, persistence, and new possibilities. Whether in the existing or in a new romance, there are possibilities that surround us no matter how devastating some type of loss has been, even if it's a permanent shift in life to death. The grieving process takes a lot of energy to move through. So take your time. Don't be too caught up in the in the work, in the efforting behind it. Sometimes it's about not trying to solve problems, but just trying to have fun and flow with the needs of the situation. So the shape shifting for you, I think, is releasing your urge to do, go and achieve, but to relax into the flow of what's evolving for you. And the last two are coming in now. We have Gemini, cross-pollinate, and the busy little bee showing itself. How are you, shape-shifting Gemini? Gemini is a mutable sign anyways, so usually shifting is something you find easy, but I think it's more so external shifting or internal interest that shifts you. But it seems like this is a divine intervention for some reason that's got you feeling more serious than ever. Universal love. Earth, some type of earthly matter has come up for you. Cosmic flower. One more here. Prosperity. All right. Some circumstance, an earthly situation is coming to pass that is, maybe it's a promotion to greater responsibility or something. I kind of feel like I need a couple more. 3 more. Gaia. Consciousness. And fertility. New cycle in material prosperity. So you're getting a money one. You're getting serious about your money, like Leo. I don't know if you've got some Leo in your chart. So universal love. This seems like sort of conflicting, but I think that what I'm seeing here is that you want to be materially prosperous, but that you are elevating your consciousness and trying to integrate. I don't have the integration card here, do I? Magic is under universal love. Utilizing that magical consciousness to weave consciousness and vibrational resonance into the mundane, practical, real world stuff that you're doing. And you're somehow using consciousness to shift and change your ability to get money. So it seems like some kind of conscious. I had this group once upon a time on Facebook, and I let it go crickets, but it was called the conscious entrepreneur. And I feel like that's relevant for you, shifting yourself and saying, yes, I can get serious about this. I have so many resources, and I've been out here gathering information all of this time and following other individuals, but here I am being just as amazing as that. And now I have a message that needs to come through. And so you're putting something into concrete form. And here we have storm. So maybe the change for you has been a circumstance ending, a job ending, or feeling fed up with some type of a situation where now it's like there's this culmination point where now you are taking the bull by the horns, surfacing. So within the storm, your talents are surfacing. It's like you've been following other individuals and following, and now you're like, well, why can't I get money for that too? I'm getting a big feeling in my core here, celestial. And under the deck, rejuvenation here. So this storm, however it's coming through, is an emergence is under magic. So surfacing and emergence. Some of your gifts are in throat chakra under that. Your gifts are coming to the surface, and with throat chakra there, it's like we're putting something into form. We're speaking up. We're being the advocate for some type of conscious situation to come through in real world practical applications. So we had the raccoon, page of feathers popping out here first. Exploration and discovery. Yeah, I feel like you've already done that, and that was the cross-pollination. And then flipping out here, we've got 18, the moon, imagination and perception, like this perception of self needing to get more information, more. And then all of a sudden, it's like, well, it's not my imagination. I do have what it takes to get back and do this. And then Ace of Shells, happiness and abundance with the sea turtle. And under the deck here, there's a pelican, a couple others showing themselves. Let's keep it simple. 10 of Shells, blessings, and well-being. Yeah, so it looks like you've got this material prosperity. You're putting things into concrete form. It's shifting and changing the individual that you thought you were, and you're surprising yourself. It's like looking in the mirror and being like, who is this individual? I had no idea this was all within me. I thought it was beyond me. But all this information has been resonating with you on purpose to reawaken you to what was you all along. We cannot listen to something and take in a message that doesn't belong to us, if you know what I mean. So all of those divine channelings are part of your cosmic heritage. And it looks like you are really surprising yourself as you move into that new form, as you take your new form, as you take your new stances. So good for you. One more for you as that pops out here. Mediumship. Yep, something is moving through you here. And yeah, there's a very practical application, and you're going to be good at it, and people want to give you their money for your gifts. Maybe you're going to help other individuals to also shift their own lives. Last, but certainly not least, Sagittarius, expand. Let's see how you are shape-shifting. How is this working through Sagittarius's energies? Something a little bit different about the cards, a different energy coming through. Are you feeling a little isolated and like others aren't seeing what's going on for you? Let's see, Sagittarius. We'll go there. Sagittarius under the deck, discernment. And coming out first, Gaia. Crown chakra, perception, divine masculine, two more, dynamic, miracle, and then the discernment down here at the bottom. So I was hearing lots of different things, but for some reason I wanted to hold off till the cards were out. So I feel like Mother Earth, the Gaia, the Shekinah, is speaking through you, trying to whisper awareness into being, but there's some type of judgment, belief, or patterning that has been interrupting the purified, true, proactive movement and momentum forward for you. So there's something that's been blocking you, and it's related to something that you were misunderstanding, but you're being told that you're something about being either an earth angel or working with elementals or other earthly essences, that your perception can shift and change Maybe there's a healing dynamic that needs to come to the fore, to something that you didn't think could ever happen here with this dynamic miracle. It's like we suddenly understand the reason behind something that eluded us, some type of higher moral ground that we thought that we had, suddenly almost crumbling below our feet and saying, okay, now that that has moved, maybe there's an instability here, but the miracle is still coming through, here. So being able to discern the way that you've acted in the past and how others have treated you, recognition and feline. There's like a cat-like grace and sensual attractive quality that the feline energy has. Maybe you're being recognized as you, those that are in flow with nature and natural phenomenon are very magnetically attractive and chemically attractive. And so many would then be attracted and magnetized to you, and using your discernment both for individuals, circumstances, opportunities, as well as which information we take and hold in our psyche and in our auric, in our bubble, versus which things we allow to move beyond us. Like, only take what resonates and leave the rest. So you're moving through this type of a phase, maybe by somebody's gaslighting or projections or judgments against you. And then belief is under discernment, and then magic. And then I see under a few passion. So discernment's going to help us to view the world and people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. There we go. So confidence, a reawakening of confidence as we break through other people's judgments, or perhaps our own judgment of being good, bad, or indifference. Confidence, moving through the storms of life with confidence and courage and knowledge that we are growing and changing and shifting. And return of spirit. I'm going to put that between dynamic and miracle. So the dynamic is perhaps becoming unstable so that we crack open and allow more spiritual input into our lives. And the miraculous breakthrough is some type of new dawning inspirational gift, perhaps here. Your gifts coming online. Two more from this deck. Union and simplicity. So, and under the deck, I didn't see that you had mediumship here as well. So judgment and discernment coming through for Sagittarius is like, just because we think that we're basing everything on logic doesn't mean that you are not so integrally enmeshed with your spiritual practice on some level that those thoughts and feelings are mingling. And so it's a mix of ego and psychic, and it's body, mind, spirit, and beyond, the collective and the individual, all melding and flowing together. And if we can help ourselves to become strong in our core with our divine channel, I see contact here, integrity and power, to take right action from a place of knowledge instead of judgment. And even in that frame of reference of judgment, being able to take correct action for the highest possible good here is coming through. So there's an elevation of your integrity, I want to say. Not that you weren't already in integrity, but there was something beyond your awareness, maybe some wounded nature that has been resolved and reconciled within, and now you're able to flow with greater compassion and wisdom. I love this. Number 13, transformation. Is this a locust or a cicada or something? I think it's a cicada. Transition and liberation from what has held you back. And perhaps you were in this feeling of being in this wrong action, then the responses from other individuals led you to believe a certain thing about them or self, and now you can liberate yourself from those judgments that have held you back and to rise above with this eagle energy coming through with the 2 of acorns, choice and right action with insight and focus. And then also, Queen of Shells fell out, peace and compassion. So much greater peace comes as we liberate ourselves from feeling that defensiveness and moving away from what wasn't working into something that serves us. Double eagle, or is that hawk and eagle? So divine wisdom and spiritual power coming through for you with the shaman. You are the sign of morality, judgment, perspectives, ethics, morals, and it's of integrity and that divine true north. So trust that this is what's coming on, and work very well with the essences of forgiveness and self-love and appreciation as you move through acknowledging and holding yourself accountable without holding doubts that there's anything wrong with you, and moving into your healing quest, because you're a powerful medium, and now you're able to move beyond that and to discern which is which, the good and the better. So I'm going to leave us all there for today. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed. Take care.